Welcome, I'm Chris Poff, and I'm really glad you're here. And you're probably wondering who I am and whether or not I can help you to achieve your goal of finding an Orlando vacation home. So you're also wondering if we're a good fit. In other words, when you go to make a purchase of the magnitude of a home, which for most of us is the greatest single purchase we make in our lifetime, you want to give yourself the best shot at making the right decision, the best decision. And so that's where I come in, and you're trying to get to know me to figure out who I am and whether or not I can really help you to do that. So what I want to do now is turn off the camera. I'm going to go to my computer and give you a little bit of background on me and give you a better shot at understanding how I work and whether or not I really can help you with your dream of owning an Orlando vacation home. Okay, so now we're back at the computer and we're asking the question, who is Chris Poff? And how can he help me to find my dream Orlando vacation home? Well, just to give you a little bit of background on me, I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, did my undergrad at Ohio State University and my master's in education with a special emphasis on health, phys ed, and nutrition from the University of Cincinnati. And growing up in the Midwest, it was your basic Midwestern childhood. Wasn't born with money. Played sports, learned how to value honesty, hard work, and follow through in what you promise, and those are kind of the heartland or Midwestern values. And my first experience in real estate was that my grandparents were farmers and owned a small 30-acre farm when they retired. My dad and his brothers and sisters split the farm up into 1 to 2 acre plots, and they sold them off to support my grandparents in their later years. And that is the first time that I realized that owning real estate is a good thing. My next experience in real estate was a condo that I purchased in Atlanta, Georgia. I lived in it for about a year and then rented it out for positive cash flow and then went on to buy a single family home. And that was it. I was hooked on owning real property. Owning real estate was and still is one of the few methods left to build net worth, even if you weren't born into money. I then had an opportunity in 1997 to become a licensed real estate professional in Florida. And I specialized in the southwest corner of Orlando, aka Mouseland. That first year, after selling a number of Orlando vacation homes, I started getting reports back from some of my clients. They weren't getting the bookings that they expected, or they were having problems with their management companies. I began to have a sneaking suspicion that Orlando vacation homes had two very distinct personalities, the one that was presented to prospective buyers and the real story. The two were drastically different. How different? Well, they're about as different as real life and living at the Magic Kingdom. So, being from the Midwest and believing in delivering what you say you will deliver, I vowed to sort out just how Orlando vacation homes really work. And if you're anything like me, you get really pissed off when somebody tells you one thing when reality is something different. I have this weird and I guess rare value on telling the truth. I can't sell something that I don't believe in. I have to back up the sizzle with the steak, and that steak had better be good. So my girlfriend, who was also in real estate, and I started buying homes in Orlando vacation home areas. The first one we moved into, and the second one I quit for short-term rental and started a management company. That's when the light bulb came on. Over that next year I learned what was real and what was BS. The first year I booked my home approximately 18 weeks, and the next into the 20s, and in the third year I was fortunate enough to book it about 36 weeks. Once I knew the real truth about how to make an Orlando vacation home successful, my clients benefited greatly from my expertise. Believe me, it wasn't without a lot of hard work. Since 1997, I have bought, sold, and helped my clients successfully purchase millions of dollars worth of vacation homes. I guess telling the truth actually works. I now work mostly from referrals to my website or myself. And now having said that, the first question for you is, are you a good candidate for owning an Orlando vacation home? When we discuss your situation, I'll help you to determine if you are a good candidate and will have an enjoyable and successful experience. And I'd rather sort that out now than to have you make a decision that you'll regret. Because after all, this is about helping you find your dream home, not my dream home. So give me a call and we'll get started.